Guys, welcome back to the latest edition of Cooking with Magic. As always, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff that helps us get exposure for the show, for the Magic Our Way podcast, and make sure that more people see these videos. Today we're going to be doing the Honey-Coriander Wings from Ohana. Ohana is located at the Polynesian, at the Magic Kingdom Monorail Resort area, and if you've ever been there, you know this is one of the best things you can get on property is these wings from Ohana. So we're going to make those today. So let's get to it and start cooking. All right, these wings are really easy to make. You just have a lot of ingredients, especially for your spice rub. The spice rub right here, you're going to have a tablespoon of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We're also going to have vegetable oil and baking powder, and the reason why I'm going to do these 2 different ways. We're going to do one in the oven, and that's going to use the vegetable oil. And we're going to do one in the air fryer, and that's going to have the baking powder. And your wings, I have brined these wings overnight just with water, salt, some celery, and onion. Then I drained them, patted them dry. Just make sure they're as dry as possible before you season them up. Alright, so I've got these in 2 sections, again, because we're going to do it 2 different cooking methods. I've got 6 here, I've got 6 here, and then we're going to do 1 in the air fryer, and we're going to do 1 in the oven. Your oven should be preheated right now to 400 degrees. Alright, so for the ones you're doing in the oven, you're going to do about 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And let's put half the spices that we have. For the other wings, throw in the spices. And then we're going to put the baking powder. The baking powder is going to help it to crisp up. Okay, so let's mix that up. And then for the ones that are going in the air fryer, we're going to put some baking powder. Again, that's going to help them get nice and crisp. Okay, so for the oven, just lay your wings out on the cookie sheet. We're going to throw those in the oven at 400 degrees. Okay, so hopefully you have your oven preheated. Alright, so these are going to go in the oven for 35 minutes. Okay. Alright, so this is for the air fryer. We're going to put these on bake at 350 for 25 minutes. Then we're going to put it on air crisp for 400 for 15 minutes. Alright, so while we're cooking our wings, let's make the sauce. We're going to need a tablespoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 tablespoon of ground coriander, the juice from 1 lime, half a cup of soy sauce, 1 cup of honey, and then for the slurry, you need 3/4 of a cup of water and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We'll just basically throw all that in a pot on top of the stove and mix it up. Alright, we've got a good boil going on. Let's mix it up a little, and then we're going to pour the slurry in. This is going to thicken it up. We got our wings out of the oven. These are the oven baked, and these are the air fryer. They look almost exactly the same, so I'm not sure if there is going to be any taste difference or not, but we're about to find out. Alright, so now they're ready for the sauce. I'm going to be not too liberal with the sauce because I don't want them to get too soggy, but let's see how they do. Let me mix them up a little bit. Alright, so let's give these a taste test. On the left we have the oven baked, on the right we have the air fryer. I will say this, you didn't see it on the video, but the oven baked one's definitely stuck to the pan. So I would definitely try to do like some aluminum foil or something like that. That tastes like Ohana. And let's see for the oven bake, or the air fryer. Surprisingly, the air fryer ones are not as crispy, which is unusual. But flavor-wise, I think they're about the same, so whatever you want to do, what's more convenient for you, in the oven or in the air fryer. Whatever one works better for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed those wings, those honey coriander wings from Ohana. Maybe you'd like to book your next vacation at the Polynesian and eat there yourself. You can email me at lee@magicourway.com. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Lastovica Travel. That's Lastovica Travel. On Instagram, you got a friend in Lee Travel. And on TikTok, you got a friend in Lee. So do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up. Till next time, magic out.